What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to FEE DOE TV, man. Now listen, I said in my last video, you probably didn't see it yet. I just dropped a reaction video about an hour ago, and I explained at the beginning and at the end of that video that I had a different piece of content that I was going to post after I posted that reaction video. Well, here it is for me. As you may know, or if you may not know, I am an avid book reader, or I have been in the past. I feel like I've gotten a little bit, not lazy, but just living life. You can't learn everything from a book, but I feel as though there's so much great knowledge and things to learn and apply to our daily lives out here. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video. I feel like you guys can see my growth along the way, especially when I apply the different things that I've read in my life to my daily life today. And you guys could even learn something too that you can apply to your life. I mean, you don't gotta thank me for it, feel me? I don't need no credit. I am a humble man, you feel me? But the two books that I have today are The Richest Man in Babylon. I don't know, I hope it focuses. I'm using a camera, by the way. Not my phone camera, like my actual camera. And the second book is The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida, or Data. I'm gonna call him Double D. Pause. Never mind, bro. We just gonna call him David. The author's name is David. Okay. So I feel like in this video we're just gonna start with like the first 4 or 5 pages of The Way of the Superior Man. You can let me know in the comments down below if y'all want to read The Richest Man of Babylon along with me, or The Way of the Superior Man. I'm just gonna choose this one because, granted, I've read both of these books. I didn't finish them entirely. I bought these about 3 years ago, but now that I am much older, I've lived a little bit more than when I first got the book. I feel like the rules and the principles within the book will probably hit a little bit harder now, feel me? So I feel like it will be great if we can read along. And this is also like an accountability thing. I feel like it's so important. The world is extremely fast-paced. We are constantly consuming different media things all day long. I feel like reading books is such a great change of pace. Like, it slows life down a bit. It helps you with patience, delayed gratification, etc. And yeah, I feel like there's some things that just aren't in the media that you could learn from other people who have lived this life, because they have different keys that you may not find as you're scrolling through TikTok or Twitter or Instagram all day long. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna probably place the actual words like right next to my face, or make my face smaller and make the words larger. I'm gonna use like a PDF, so you'll see me reading the book, but I'll have the actual book, which is also online, like right next to me. Feel me? So without further ado, let's get into this shit, bro. This is I don't even know if you can count this as a series, twin. I'm just trying to learn life as much as you guys are, feel me? Part 1, A Man's Way. This is the first page. Stop hoping for a completion of anything in life. Most men make the error of thinking that one day it will be done. They think, if I can work enough, then one day I could rest. Or, one day my woman will understand something and then she will stop complaining. Or, I'm only doing this now so that one day I can do what I really want with my life. The masculine error is to think that eventually things will be different in some fundamental way. They won't. It never ends. As long as life continues, the creative challenge is to tussle, play, and make love with the present moment while giving your unique gift. That's a great opening. And I feel like it really touches home. Most of our lives, like, we feel like once I do this or I accomplish this, then maybe the fulfillment will be done. But as men, like, we're taught to continuously build, continuously grow. The most successful men, they don't get complacent or assume that things will be completed just because they made X amount of dollars or they made X amount of videos, any of that. You feel me? So looking for completion, as David wrote, like, it doesn't make sense and it's not extremely useful. Feel me? I feel like that's a great solid point. Good fucking opening, David. It's never going to be over, so stop waiting for the good stuff. As of now, spend a minimum of 1 hour a day doing whatever you are waiting to do until your finances are more secure, or until the children have grown and left home, or until you have finished your obligations and you feel free to do what you really want to do. Don't wait any longer. I feel like this is so powerful because, I mean, it kind of relates to things in my life as well. Sometimes, you know, with me taking breaks from content creation, even though I know it's what I want to do, it's not up to me to, you know, wait for the perfect time or opportunity. And I feel like any person watching this as well, like, don't sit around waiting on your ideas. Don't wait for the weather to be perfect, for you to have everything you want to, for you to be in a different place. Use what you have right now and implement that into your daily life to try to improve in some way, shape, or form. You don't have to wait for yourself to have X amount of dollars or X amount of people around you. Just put in the work now. Put in the repetition now, daily, and those things will come. You feel what I'm saying? So, don't believe in the myth of one day when everything will be different. Do what you love to do, what you are waiting to do, what you've been born to do now. Again, like I just referred to in the last point, it's no point to wait for the perfect moment, because in all honesty, there is no perfect moment. You feel me? I feel like we learn more, men, women, etc., it doesn't matter. We learn more when we go and make the mistake or take the risk and see what not to do for the next time. You feel me? Great point, David. Spend at least 1 hour a day doing whatever you simply love to do, what you deeply feel you need to do in your heart, in spite of the daily duties that seem to constrain you. However, be forewarned, you may discover that you don't or can't do it. That, in fact, your fantasy of your future life is simply a fantasy. He's basically saying, even if you try and you don't succeed, at least you put in the effort. At least you tried to find an opportunity where most people choose pessimism or not taking action at all. At least you learned something. Most postponements are excuses for a lack of creative discipline. Limited money and family obligations have never stopped a man who really wanted to do something, although they provide excuses for a man who is not really up to the creative challenge in the first place. Damn, that's deep, bro. He basically saying, whatever is stacked against you, whatever trials and tribulations that may arise, there have been great men who have decided to overcome that. And there's also been men who decided, you know what? Maybe let me take a step back. Maybe let me not chase that dream or that goal because something came up. You make the choice. There's a man who thinks he can and a man who thinks he can't. They both are correct. Find out today whether you are willing to do what it takes to give your gift fully. As a first step, spend at least an hour today giving your fullest gift, whatever that is for today, so that when you go to sleep at night, you know you couldn't have lived your day with more courage, creativity, and giving. That's deep. David's basically explaining that you will feel so much more fulfilled when you lay your head on that pillow at night, knowing that you gave it all you had. You put your best effort, you put your best foot forward and made an attempt to improve, made an attempt at your goals, made an attempt at something you love to do. And there's so many people day to day who they sit on these ideas and these dreams and these aspirations, and slowly but surely they get further and further and further away. You get what I'm saying? So why not, like David said, just put in an hour today. Even me right now, like before this video, I'm like, damn, I don't know if I should post this, blah, 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 all types of stuff. Just throw it out the window and try it. At least an hour a day. In addition to the myth that one day your life will be fundamentally different, you may believe and hope that one day your woman will be fundamentally different. Don't wait. Assume she's going to be however she is forever. Now listen, the target audience for this video is mostly men, but I don't have a problem with women watching this video as well. But I mean, he's really right in a sense. Women are, you know, beautiful creatures, you know, beautiful creations from God, but their inability to change or do something different when it comes to relationships, it's pretty evident, especially in today's society. So you as a man behind the camera, it's naive to assume that she's going to one day change or be different than what she's showing you in the current moment. I think that's what Dave is trying to say. If your woman's behavior or mood is truly intolerable to you, you should leave her and don't look back. Oh, he's in his bag. Feminists not gonna like this one. Since you cannot change her. However, if you find her behavior or mood is merely distasteful or a hassle, realize that she will always seem this way. The feminine always seems chaotic and complicated from the perspective of the masculine. I mean, and that's very true. Like, when you're a masculine man and you see the feminine and how they act, their beliefs, their ideas, etc., it's always going to seem like chaotic and extremely expressive. Take Amaya on Love Island, for example. Yes, she was very expressive. You know, she showed her emotion strongly. And most men, you know, they couldn't really understand her. Ace, the other, Zach, it's just like most men were not like expecting to fully grasp why women act the way they do. It'll be a head scratcher for you to, you feel me? You'll never find it out, bro. You'll never find it out. The next time you notice yourself trying to fix your woman so that she will no longer blank, whatever you choose, relax and give her love by touching her and telling her that you love her when she is this way, whatever you feel in with the blank. Embrace her or wrestle with her or scream and yell for the heck of it, but make no effort to bring an end to that which pisses you off. Practice love instead of trying to bring an end to the quality that bothers you. You can't escape the tussle with the feminine. Learn to find humor in the unending emotional drama the feminine seems to enjoy so much. He's basically saying, if your woman is chaotic, if she's all over the place, just love her for it anyway. Try to find joy and a comical feel about it, because it's not much you can do. Like he said earlier, you're not going to be able to change her. Feel me? So just try to find joy in it if you love her. If not, you know what he said, bro. Just leave her, twin. The love that you magnify may realign her behavior, but your effort to fix her and your frustration never will. The world and your woman will always present you with unforeseen challenges. You are either living fully, giving your gift in the midst of those challenges, even today, or you are waiting for an imaginary future which will never come. Men who have lived significant lives are men who never waited, not for money, not for security, ease, or women. Feel what you want to give most as a gift to your woman and to the world, and do what you can to give it today. Today. Every moment waited is a moment wasted, and each wasted moment degrades your clarity of purpose. Oh my goodness, David is cooking. Oh my goodness. So yeah, these chapters are pretty short, but that is the end of the first chapter. He's basically explaining, like, don't wait. There's not a perfect moment. Like I explained earlier in the video, there's not a perfect time to try something new or find a new crack in your goal or aspiration, or to add a new discipline or a new habit to your life, or to just take a new chance, a new risk. I mean, even this is risky for me, you feel me? But I'm feeling like, why not help people and help myself at the same time? This is great knowledge. My man David cooked. And for those of you who, I don't know if you guys decided that you wanted to read along with me with The Way of the Superior Man or choose The Richest Man in Babylon, I feel like after reading that first chapter, even though I've read it before in the past, just rereading it again with a different mindset, I'm like, yeah, this has potential. This is very informative. Like, this is something you can learn and apply to your life. So if you made it to the end of this first video, I don't know what I'm gonna call this series, bro. Probably Fido Reads, you know? Fido teaches, Fido enlightens. I don't know, bro, feel me? I'll let y'all decide. But I'll probably be back with another one of these videos tomorrow. This was low-key kind of fun. Like, we both learning together, feel me? Why not learn with your peers, bro? Great minds think alike. So if you got some information or knowledge from what I read today, I appreciate you. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow with chapter 2 of The Way of the Superior Man. So Fido TV out. Bam!